Hey guys, so I've got a new video for you today and I'm going to be doing a first impressions review on the new Superstay Better Skin foundation by Maybelline, and this is what it looks like. And I'm pretty sure this has only been out for a week or so because I've recently started seeing the adverts, and I picked this up in Boots yesterday. When I went the first time, all of the testers had disappeared, so I didn't know which one to try, but I got it in the colour nude and I'm pretty sure this is going to be the right kind of colour for me because it looks similar to the foundation I use at the moment. This foundation is supposed to even skin tone instantly and is supposed to have better looking skin in 3 weeks. It does say it's for normal skin. I do have oily skin, so I'm going to see how that works, and it has SPF 20 in it. I do initially really like the packaging because it's just a pump in a glass bottle. I'm not actually going to use a primer today because I just want to see how well this works. I do have moisturiser on and I will be applying it with a brush and a sponge to see which one applies better. On the left half of my face, I'm going to be using my Real Techniques blending sponge, which is slightly damp, and on the other half I'm going to use the Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques. Need some lip balm. Guys, recommend to be your favourite EOS lip balms because this is the only one I've got, and it's the Blueberry Acai one, and I really want to try some more but I don't know which ones are actually really good, so let me know in the comments down below. This is what it looks like. It seems a bit thicker than a regular foundation, like a liquid foundation, because as you can see it's not running at all. So I've used about just under 2 pumps on my entire face just to cover everything, and the first side of my face I'm going to be doing is with the brush, which is this side of my face. So this is the first half blended in with this brush. And looking close up in the mirror, I do have to say it does look a bit better, but as obviously I have a huge spot here and it's not covered it at all. Quite a light coverage, but I mean it does seem to actually make my skin look better, but it makes it look really natural, if that makes sense. This is both parts of my face with the foundation on it. As you can see, that's clearly not covered, but I have to say it does look quite similar to me on both halves of my face, and my skin does actually look a lot better. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks really natural. Like, it doesn't really look like I've got a foundation on. I wish my skin naturally looked like this. I'm just going to go ahead and apply a second coat. Foundation with 2 layers on, and I have to say I'm actually really impressed by it. My skin definitely looks a lot nicer. I'll zoom in a bit so you can see. It does kind of have a slight powder finish. It's not covered up all my imperfections. As you can see, there's a few still around, but I have to say the colour's really nice. Also can't notice a significant difference in the quality with a brush or with a sponge. I'm just going to apply the rest of my makeup now and show you guys what it looks like with everything finished. So I've just finished putting on all the rest of my makeup, and as you can tell the lighting has definitely changed as well because the sun has decided to come out, so now everything looks really different and my skin even looks kind of weird over here. I don't know what's happening there. This is what it looks like. I've only put on some under eye concealer, I've concealed a few of my blemishes, and I put on 1 layer of Rimmel Stay Matte powder. It's more of a medium coverage foundation. It's not very full coverage because I've noticed that you can still see my natural skin imperfections and things underneath it, but it doesn't look bad. It looks natural, but it looks really good even though you can still see some imperfections. I don't know how well you can kind of see this, but it did dry quite matte as well. It's kind of a powdery finish. It has actually covered a lot of my pores. So far all I've got is good reviews for it, but I'm going to check back with you guys probably in I don't know how many hours, in quite a few hours. But I will talk to you guys later with any more opinions that I have got. So I will see you then. Hey guys, so I'm back for an update and the time is just about 2:30. I think I put this foundation on around 11ish. I've had this on for about 4 hours now, I think. I'm still quite impressed with the way it looks. As you can see, I do look a bit shiny. I can just see on the monitor I do look a tiny bit shiny, kind of like in my T-zone, because I haven't actually touched up on any powder or anything. I've just kind of left it like this. But I have to say it's been holding on to my bronzer and everything so far. I do look quite oily, but I have to say I'm still impressed with this foundation. I definitely would wear it again so far, because to me personally, I have to put powder on all the time anyway because my skin is oily, so it's not really a problem to me. So I'll just go ahead and show you guys up close. So you can see definitely around here it's actually very oily. It's actually stayed in place. I know it looks oily, but it has stayed in the right place. There's not too many complaints so far. I will let you guys know later in the evening or something how it's going on. So this is 4 hours into this little first impressions and I'm still quite impressed with it. I will see you guys in a bit and let's see how this goes in a few more hours. Hey guys, so the time is actually 5 minutes past 11 and it's the end of the day and I'm ridiculously tired. I've had this foundation on for 12-ish hours. Yeah, I have to say a lot of it's rubbed off my nose. Well, my review for this foundation, I'm not sure what I'd give it out of 10. I'd probably say maybe a 6 or a 7 out of 10. I don't think it's good for oily skin unless you do want to top up a lot and top up your powder. But mostly it has stayed, and the bits that do stay and don't get very oily on my skin, like my cheeks for example, they do still feel very powdery, so that's why I think it will work really well on normal skin. So I have to say this foundation is actually pretty good, and for the price as well. I think it was about £9, which in my opinion is not that expensive for a kind of drugstore foundation. Obviously you've got the SPF, the application's really good, it's buildable coverage, it still has kind of like a natural look to it. It has the better looking skin in 3 weeks claim, which obviously I don't know because it's the first day I've tried it. I'm going to keep trying this out and I'll let you guys know if my opinions change at all. But just in my opinion, I probably wouldn't wear this on a day-to-day basis because sometimes I don't want to think about topping up my powder as much, and this you would have to think about topping it up quite a lot if you have oily skin like I do. I thought I would also really quickly film a kind of close-up of how the foundation looks so you guys can actually see it in detail. Yeah, I have to say it has kind of stayed a bit powdery. It's pretty much rubbed off of my nose because you can see all my pores on my nose. I think that's everything I can say about this foundation. If you guys have any questions about it there or anything I forgot to mention, then leave me a comment or a question down below. Apart from that, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and you want to see more of these first impression videos, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love you guys and I hope you're having a great day, so I will see you in my next video. Bye!